Hey, and hello there, everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams! Tuesday edition, Tuesday the 24th. It's 6 months since Christmas Eve, and another 6 months until Christmas Eve. Oh, good golly gosh. How are we all doing? Lovely to have you guys, gals, and non-binary pals here with me on this lovely day. I hope that the rest of your Monday went well. I hope that your Tuesday is going very well. Yeah, let's say hi to some people. We'll get into the game and all that other lovely stuff. So, Kiba, it's a name you should know. Hello. So, Kiba, hi, and Kevin, hi, and Kieran, hi, and Gage, hi, and where'd my mouse go? And Xander, hi. And that actually might be everyone who's said hi so far, because I'm saying hi pretty early today. But lovely to see you all. Again, thank you for joining me. I do really appreciate this. We'll get into the game. My laptop had once again unmuted. I have kind of partially looked up what to do about that, but I need to actually sit down and do it. Maybe I'll try tomorrow or something. Tomorrow I'm going to have a bit of a computer day, and maybe we can try and figure out why my computer keeps unmuting itself. So, Kieran may have invited a friend to join the streams. Well, let's see if anything happens. Oh, Gage, won't believe your luck. So you got Guzzlord 30 minutes before the stream. You got Circuitry, and you only have 5 legendaries left to hunt now. Dang, I have 7 plus the other 23 that I've never done. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. Hello, lovely chat. So what are we gonna do? So guys and gals and non-binary pals, you hopefully are familiar with my tickets. Burliest Shorts, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. So my current ticket. Oh, Xander. So what if you said you got another shiny and let's go? Another. What did you get, Xander? Plus, I'll admit, off the top of my head, I actually now can't remember what the other one you said you got was. Ugh, as soon as you say it, I know I'm going to know it, but... No, I can't think of it. I'm trying to think of Gem 1. Oh, you got Lickitung. Why is everyone getting Lickitung? That's great, though. Fantastic. So, my current tickets are for Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and Kartana. Oh, Conowat, hi. Welcome. Oh, the Geodude. That was it. It was the Geodude. I can't remember whether I asked you whether it was Mount Moon or Rock Tunnel. Mount Moon has a really good room for shiny hunting. There's a room where there's a ladder that goes into it, and it's a small room, and you can kind of go up and down the ladder and stuff to reset. You kind of go in the room, make 15 Pokemon spawn, and then make Harry McIntyre and climb the ladder. And you do that over and over. It was Mount Moon, okay. So anyway, Buck. So here's what we're going to do. Hang on, I will put the tickets up again because so many people have said hi that it got pushed off the screen. So we are currently hunting for Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and Kartana. We will be doing other stuff later for the wild cards, but those are the first 3 Pokemon we're going to be hunting for the first hour or so. So what I need you guys, gals, and non-binary pals to do is if you are interested in playing along, I need you to say strike in big capital letters, and then say I can do in not capital letters, and then say Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and or Kartana. So strike, I can do, Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and or Kartana. Let me know who you can do. Ready, set, bow. Let me know. And then we'll get on with the show. And I'm going to move my character around so the screen doesn't go dark any second. And then we'll talk about things and not be boring. And Kevin can't do the first round because of dinner. We are getting to a point with the strike streams now where the lifeblood of the strike streams really does depend on when Kevin has his dinner. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So we could have a Kieran, Conowat, Kiba, Thunderous, I'm thinking. Let me get the old spreadsheet arena up, and then we'll... and then we can take it from there, shall we? Ooh, no. So yeah, let's do this. So let's keep around a corner, watching Kieran do. Diddle-a-do. Okay. And then Kevin. And then, oh, burliest shorts. Oh, well, we'll get burliest shorts in as well. In fact, let me add burliest shorts. Sorry that this is boring, but I am only one man and I can only do so many things all at once. Burliest shorts, I'm adding you to the list because I'm trying to stall out. Oh, and then did I have Oh, I did have Conowar. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and Gauge. I didn't have Gauge, even though Gauge was like the first one. See, that's why like being the first doesn't necessarily mean anything. So I'm thinking maybe we could do like Thunderous first, and then we could do Kartana. But yeah, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Hang on. Here's what I'm thinking. So let's have our two they have to do Thunderouses, which are Conowar and Kieran. And then because Burliest is new and a buddy of Kieran's, let's have Burliest join us as well. And then we could try and do Kartana for round 2 and have like Gage, Kevin, and Kiba. And then hopefully that works and that's good for everyone. So let me just like put this down on the spreadsheet so I have it, and then you guys and then I can lay it out for you guys. Okay, so team 1. So team 1, Thunderous, Conowar, Kieran, Burliest Shorts. That is a very funny name, by the way. Team 2, Kartana, Kevin, Gage, and Kiba. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. If I've messed anything up, if anyone cannot do those Pokemon, now is the time to let me know. And when I say now is the time to let me know, I do mean now is the time to let me know, because it's very important that if you are playing along, to be watching the stream live, okay? So if you like hover your cursor on the video, make sure that in like the bottom left hand corner you see a red circle and the word live. If you have a gray circle and like some kind of negative number, that means you're not watching live, and it's very important to be watching live. There is a natural 10-second delay or so. That's perfectly healthy. But if you've got a delay any longer than that, it probably means you're not watching live, and we don't want to add to that natural 10-second delay. The 10-second delay already causes us a few little issues here and there, just like with like picking Pokemon and paths and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we're not kind of like kneecapping ourselves any further than we already are. What do you call a voice actor with a Pokedex? A Bobopedia. Very nice, Connor. Very nice. I like it. Okay, so team 1. So as a quick final reminder, this is Conowar, Kieran, and Burliest Shorts. So please make sure you are connected on the YCOM as well, okay? So make sure on the YCOM, if you press the Y button, it says internet in the top right-hand corner. If it does not, then you are in trouble. But yeah, you got to make sure it says internet, that you are indeed connected to the internet, and that symbol in the bottom left-hand corner there, when we're back in the reception lobby, it has a blue background with a white logo. And then we're going to talk to the nice scientist lady, and we're going to say that we want to do a Dynamax adventure, because it would be weird if during a Dynamax adventure stream we didn't want to do a Dynamax adventure. You guys are going to select anything is fine. Anything goes. But I'm going to select Thunderous. Hopefully someone gets a slightly purple Thunderous. And then when we're on this screen, I'll set up a code for us. Let's go 0624 and then 0209. Okay? 06240209. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Get that in. We'll make sure Burliest definitely gets in. And then once we're all in, I will do my Thunderous spiel. I suppose I should have set up a substitute. Like maybe Kiba could have been the substitute or something like that. But oh well, too late. Oh, if Burliest gets to be in 4th place, this is pretty good, because it means that yeah, there are lots of little things that Burliest will kind of pick up along the way. About how we try to do things, given that there's like a stream going on and there's like one person whose screen everyone can see, but then you can't see everyone else's screen. So yeah, Dynamax Adventures. I thought we were doing contests, Kevin says. Only if they're Gen 3 contests. None of that Gen 6 or Gen 4 or Gen 8 nonsense. And I say that as a lover of Gen 8. You know, says the guy playing Dynamax Adventures 5 years after it was implemented into the games and after everyone already got their shiny legendaries. So here we go. Burliest. We're just waiting on Burliest. Burliest, let me know if you're having any kind of connection issues. Let me know what's like going on your screen. Hopefully you have a good solid internet connection. You're not in a Starbucks or you're not connecting on like a Wi-Fi hotspot. You think Gen 6 Aura's context? In fairness, I can't really remember them a whole lot. I remember sort of trying them and they like weren't quite the same, so I didn't quite like them. It's not letting you in. Okay. Let's just do disconnect and try again then. We'll do a slightly different code, okay, Burliest? So what we'll do, please make sure, so everyone just do a disconnect and a reconnect, okay? Don't just check that you're connected, do a disconnect and a reconnect. Sometimes that does help if someone's like having trouble getting in, everyone disconnecting and reconnecting can help with that. So let's just do a quick disconnect, Conowat, Kieran, and Burliest, and then we'll reconnect, okay? And then we will, and then we'll talk to the nice lady. You guys are going to select anything is fine, okay? And then on the screen, when you're on the pink screen, we'll go 06240212, okay? So 06240212, okay? 06240212. That's the code, ready, set, bow, redo! Which is what I hope the reference Kevin is making there. If it's not, then Xander the Hammer. But if it is, Xander the Golden Hammer. So we've got Fernifor the Merne. We should have a Victor in a second, and then we should have Burliest Shorts. I don't know if we want Kiba on standby, just in case. But Kiba could be busy with a scepter now. You got it, Bo. Please don't hurry. Okay, Xander. No hammer, no hammer. I said no hammer, Xander. Oh no, the 10-second delay. It was too late. Sorry, Kevin. Xander only works for Timmy. Tyler. Tyler? Is that you, Burliest? But then what's happening to Conowat? Okay, hang on. We'll check that Burliest is indeed Tyler. But Burliest, are you Tyler in your game? Let me know. Well, I mean, we are going to press the A button. We probably are going to press the A button anyway, because we don't have time to wait up. But that should hopefully be everyone. Yay! Okay, you made it. Looks like you made it! Well, thank you for joining us, Burliest. I'm glad it worked this time. Again, sometimes just like a disconnect and a reconnect is like all you need. Okay, quick. I just need to do my quick Thunderous spiel, okay? So, Thunderous is an electric and flying type Pokemon, which means he is only weak to rock and ice, okay? So that's what we kind of want to look for as we're going through the paths and as we go through our initial choices. But if we aren't able to get those, we might need to rely on things more like defensively than offensively. So Lightning Rod, ability Pokemon, Manectric, and Cantonian Raichu are amazing in this mode. Obviously, ground types are brilliant because they're immune to electric, but the electric resistant trio of Dragon, Grass, and other electric types can work as well. Shout out to Volt Absorb Lantern as well, who can kind of work as well. And then, offensively, in terms of Thunderous's offenses, it doesn't know any flying moves, so you don't need to worry about that. But it does have Sludge Wave, so spread poison damage, watch out grass types. And then it has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder. Rain Dance and Thunder is 100% accurate Thunder, and Rain Dance and Weather Ball is water type damage. But if we change the weather, such as with a Rock type Max Rockfall or Ice type Max Hailstorm, just keep in mind that Thunderous can utilize that with Weather Ball as well. So Thunderous could, in theory, in game theory, use Rock moves or Ice moves. Ice is more dangerous in that scenario, so Rock is kind of better than Ice if we ever have a choice. All right, let's do this thing. Okay. So there we go, we got a Rock type with Lycanroc, perfect. And then Claydol is a ground type with a Rock move, so that's pretty... Oh, and Carcoal's a Rock type. So, okay, we're getting lots of Rock and ground here. This is really good. So Claydol's definitely a good... Oh, and Cradilly's a rock type. Okay. Okay, we have a team. We have a team. I kind of once I saw the time going down, I kind of timed it so that I would get it down to the end. But there we go, perfect. Okay, we have a team. So I guess the only thing we need to be a bit careful of is just Cradilly does have only 5 PP on Ancient Power, so if we can kind of make sure we have like 2 or 3 left for Thunderous, that's okay. I think we want to go for Swoobat, because we're like super effective against that, right? And then we could go, so if we go left for Swoobat, and then we could just go for Dunsparce, because that'll be kind of easy to beat. And then, oh, we could do something like the Palpitoad, we could just do the normal type. I don't know what we'll do at the end, we'll figure it out, okay? This team really rocks, Kevin says. Now watch getting only water types to fight. I mean, that's why we might not want to do the Palpitoad. Although, in fairness, in-game fairness, Cradilly could do some serious damage to Palpitoad. But it would be very dangerous. Would love a shiny Dunsparce, and then we can transfer it to Scarlet and Violet to see if it turns into a 3-segment. Can you transfer Dunsparces from Generation 8 to Generation 9, and then they evolve into a 3-segment? That is my question. I don't think I even have a 3-segment Dunsparce. I've never bothered going through the game and like caught 100 Dunsparces and then like sat and evolved them all. That's a thing I haven't done. So I don't know. I think it's possible, but I'm not spending the hours to check. Well, yeah, exactly. I kind of was always hoping someday they would have some kind of event or like a raid den event or something where you could get a 3-segment Dunsparce. I'll have to look into it. Right, Max, Rock, oh! Should I keep my rock moves, Tyler says. I would say yes. Oh yeah, you only have 5 PP as well. I think basically we should aim to keep this team if we can. Ooh, a Hyper Beam. That's actually like a pretty smart choice because Hyper Beam is stronger than a super effective Ancient Power. So, wow, did we just one-turn a Swoobat and we didn't even use Ancient Power on Cradilly or Claydol? You guys are awesome. Well done. So we want to catch everything, always catch every Pokemon. You don't have to keep them or switch for them. We do not want to switch for this Swoobat because it's weak against Electric. But you do want to catch them. Ash, catch them. So you catch them, you don't have to keep them, don't have to switch for them, but you do want to catch them. Ash, catch them. Okay, so, and then we can go for Dunsparce next, but let's also just look at the third row to try and figure out what we'll do for, like, the third battle, because I think Dunsparce is good. We can just use, like, max, you know, like an overheated max flare, but then after that, we should be okay. So, no switches here, no switches. Oh no, Kieran used your heavy ball. Okay, well, if you don't get a shiny, you know what to do. Okay, so I think Dunsparce is good here. And then, oh, there's like, okay, so there's Indeedee, Palpitoad, and Slowbro. So, I honestly think we might want to just do the Indeedee, on, like, the next battle. Just because the Palpitoad will be really strong again. The only thing about Palpitoad is we could have, like, Cradilly use, like, Energy Ball, but, like, Carkol doesn't have anything for Palpitoad. Lycanroc has Round and Howl. I honestly think we should probably just go for the Indeedee and play it safe. Oh, you think Dunsparce is genius design? I like it as well, Conowar. I will read the rest of your message in a second. I am going to go for one Stone Edge here, but then I'll switch to, like, Accelerock afterwards. Anyway, Conowar says, I think the Dunsparce is genius design, a stupid rare Pokemon in its debut generation that evolves into a Pokemon with a stupid rare form. The name even has the word dud in it. Subverted expectations. That's a good point. I didn't really think of that. To be honest, I'll tell you what I kind of thought about it. I kind of thought if you kind of like say out its name, it kind of sounds like a drum riff. So it like da-dun sparse. it's literally a joke. Da-dun sparse. So I don't know. So that's the thing. Maybe like it has the word dud in it. Maybe it does sound like da-dun dun da-dun. I don't know. Like maybe it really is just a massive troll. Maybe every element of it is just a massive troll, right? I would love to know their like design philosophy behind it, and whether if trolling people is like a part of that. And then Xander here's dun dun, so not da dun, but dun dun. Because I used to think it was like dun dun, but then it is da dun. But yeah, here dun dun, and think of Ricky, Ricky. Yes, I know. That's the thing, Xander. I in the early days of Scarlet and Violet, I think when I thought it was dun dun at first, and then for like a few weeks afterwards, I always used to think of Ricky as well. I don't as much anymore, but I still think of Ricky a bunch because of, you know, if we like ever freeze anything, I'm like freezing it, burning it, and all that kind of stuff. So, okay. So Tyler, Tyler, or Burliest. Burliest of Tylers, Tyleriest of Burleys. If you would be able to Dynamax at the beginning of the next battle, that would be really, really awesome. I know that you only have like Hyper Beam, like Max Strike, but if you use like a Max Strike, that will still be really, really powerful. I know in theory maybe we could have switched to Dunsparce, used, you know, like Skitter Smack, or like Max Flutter, and got like super effective damage, and then we could have had Ice Beam for Thunderous, but I do think having that ground type is going to be important. So I think if you just Dynamax and use Max Strike here, it will work really well. I think if Conowat uses like Energy Ball, that'll work really well. I think if Kieran goes with like a Fire Spin and then an Overheat, that'll work well. And then if I just use like Accelerock, I'm sure that'll work pretty well. And if I go with like a Muscle Band, sounds more like a muscle. Or I could have a Leper Berry, and then I could just use Stone Edge. But no, I'm gonna go with the Muscle Band. So yeah, because like, so Burliest Shorts, Tyler. I don't know what, like, when you play Dynamax Adventures, like what your kind of, if you have a philosophy on Dynamaxing. But my personal philosophy for Dynamaxing is Dynamax is like it's such like a busted game mechanic. It's so powerful that for the most part, like almost all the time, we do want to be Dynamaxing. Like if you can Dynamax, please Dynamax. Like that's generally my philosophy. There are exceptions where we'll be like, oh, hang on, let's not Dynamax here and then pass it on to like the next person. But that is rare, and like we will always like discuss that as a team, as a group. But like the thing is that even if you have a move where you're like, oh, my move's not very effective, it can still be like really, really useful. Like if you have a move like Max Knuckle, say if you have Max Knuckle and you're against like a poison type or something like that, right? It's like, oh, well, fighting's not very good against poison, maybe I won't Dynamax. But if you do Dynamax though, like Max Knuckle boosts the attack of everyone, so it means you're going to like do more and more and more and more damage. And so if you have something with like Zen Headbutt or Stomping Tantrum, you can help out your allies. So Dynamax isn't always about just like you, the Dynamaxer, doing like the most amount of damage. It can be about like supporting and helping out your allies. One of my favorite things we've done is we have used Pyukumuku, who doesn't have any offensive, like, you know, regular attacking moves. We have used Pyukumuku as our Dynamaxer. because it has counter, and counter turns into max knuckle. And, like, it doesn't do any damage to... It doesn't do any damage to anyone. You know, with, like, the max knuckles hardly do anything, but it boosted everyone else's attack. So we were like, okay. Oh, crud, the terrain, sorry. I didn't realize there was terrain set up. I was busy explaining about Dynamax. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was terrain up. Oh, have I wasted 2 Accelerocks there? I'm so sorry. I almost used Stone Edge at second turn. Indeedee's ability sets up terrain, doesn't it? I'm so sorry. I was just clicking there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will make up for it here. Stone Edge. Well, I'll get the KO. I'll get a critical hit KO here. I promise. Sorry, I was not paying attention there whatsoever. Boom, baby. There you go. Okay, it all worked out, but use Fire Spin on Thunderous. For Thunderous, I would just go with Rock Slide, to be honest. The Fire Spin is just whenever I have Carcole, apart from if it's like Kartana or something like that. For Carcole, if I'm not using Rock Slide, I like using like Fire Spin and then Overheat kind of thing, like turn 2 Overheat and like turn 1 Fire Spin, and then you kind of get the best out of both moves. Come on, Bo. Let's not be too hasty. Xander the Hammer. How dare you smart ass me, Kevin. Dang it. But yeah. But anyway. But yeah, I think for Thunderous, I think we might be able to 2-turn this. Maybe. But if we all use our rock moves, I think we stand a good chance, so... Okay, anyway, Bug. But yes, I do apologize for not paying attention there. Again, I'm very passionate about Dynamax. And I fondly remember using Pyukumuku to use Max Knuckle, and it boosted everyone else. So Pyukumuku was doing no damage, but it was just helping everyone else out. And that was really cool. Okay. So here we go, everyone. Let's do this thing. Right, Stone Edge. Some very cool trainer avatars today, by the way. For some reason, ads don't play when you get them. Oh, that's weird. So what, do you just get like a black screen or something like that? And like, the screen just goes dark for like 15 seconds and then it comes back? That's very odd. Team Flare, hello, welcome. Hang in there. Oh, it hung in there! Yes! Can we get Omni Boost? Rock Slide. Yes! Okay, halfway down. Oh, that's really weird. The only time I had that was recently my phone died and I had to get a new one. And in the meantime, I like used an old tablet, and the tablet was like so old that it just didn't really like work very well. And I would kind of have that where like the screen would go dark for some ads or something like that. But that's the only time I've really had that. Okay. Oh, Carcole went down, but at least it got his Rock Slide in. That's the important thing. See, and here's the thing, right? Thunderous now can use a rock move with Weather Ball, but the thing is, if it uses it on Cradilly, it's not very effective. So that's kind of why we do want that Sandstorm up instead of Hail, because it's like I get a special defense boost, as does Cradilly. So that's the other thing as well. If you have Sandstorm up, your rock types get a special defense boost, and then your ground types have a resistance to Weather Ball. So, whereas with Hail, everyone takes your rock types take damage, and they don't get any kind of special defense or defense boosts. Right, Ancient Power, more like an Ancient Flower. Okay, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Hang in there like a rock. Oh, come on! I said I had a special defense boost. Was that a crit? Yep, okay, well, no, sorry, no critical hit, but just, yep, nothing, just dead. That sucks. I know I should have gone with a Stone Edge, but I just didn't want to, because we had one Pokemon less, I just wanted to make sure I did get some damage in. But there we go, Team 1, well done. Very nice work, everyone. So, you want to catch everything? And also, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in if you haven't already. Wish everyone good shiny luck. And if you have not yet clicked like on the video, loads of people have come by to say hi today. Loads of people have come by to say hi. If you have not yet clicked like on the video, could you please click like? If you are chatting in chat and you haven't clicked like, you have a Google account, you've been using it, please use it to hit that like button, because it really does help out. And it introduces us to new people. So, here we go. Swoobat looks very dark on this screen today, but it would be green if it was shiny, wouldn't it? Dunsparce is not pink. Indeedee is not shiny either. And it's a male Indeedee. But will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No. Dang. I wanted something though. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend, Humanity. So we've got a brave Swoobat, a sassy Dunsparce. Ooh. A rash Indeedee, not a mild Indeedee, a rash one. Look at those furrowed eyebrows. That's how you know he's mad. That's the thing, mild is female Indeedee, rash is the just the male one. And then a neutral, serious Thunderous. Why so serious? Is the question. I am going to go with the Indeedee, because it's got special attack up. That's pretty good, right? So there we go. Kieran resetted to get your heavy ball. Okay, nice. Fett, welcome back. Hello. Yeah, Indeedee is always male in this mode, isn't it? I don't know why they didn't include the other form, but I guess because it is, like you say, they are considered different Pokemon, whereas, like, Jellicent is just a visual difference, as is Unfezant. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so, Team 2, Kartana. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? Yes, I will do that. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. For Team 2, we've got Kevin, Gage, and Kiba. So Kevin, Gage, and Kiba, please come on down. And then we'll figure out Team 3 in like 20 minutes, okay? So Team 2. Team 2, Kevin, Gage, and Kiba. Kevin, Gage, and Kiba. Please make sure you are connected on the Wycom to the internet. We're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. And then we're going to say anything goes, but I'm going to select Kartana. And then we'll figure out Team 3 in a bit. Hopefully there are people who can do Tapu Bulu. 02340624. Keeping you on your toes. 02340624. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. And then Kiba got a Scepter Shiny Absol for Sheridan. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. And Fett, yes, welcome back. Has it been a while? I don't feel like it's been that long, but... oh, can you get a spot on Bulu? Yes, you can. Can you help with typings, please? We can try and help you with anything, including your maths homework. Right, let's get Fett. I mean, you're still in the active trainers list, so that usually means it hasn't been too long. But yeah, let's get Fett in for that, and then, yeah. And then we'll see who else is around in a bit. Okay, so Kevin, Gage, and Kiba, do. Oh, Dart, she's gonna go for shiny number 2. Okay, so you guys know Kartana, it's super duper mega weak to fire. If we can't find fire, fighting is fine. But again, special over physical if we can, because its special defense is pathetic. And then, and watch out for its Leaf Blade. Don't pick Whiscash, even though Kevin's like, but belch! No belching. It's immune to belch anyway. Right. Oh gosh, these are both... Well, okay, we've got one thing weak to Leaf Blade. We've got another thing that does have close combat. And then we've got another thing that is maybe marginally useful, but it does resist Leaf Blade. So I'm actually going to go for Dragonair, as weird as that sounds. Okay, Mimikyu... It does have the disguises. But there we go. I feel like I've missed some message between Xander and Kevin. Because I don't get... I feel like I've missed some kind of joke there. But anyway, not enough time to look through chat. We got to look at what's... Oh, Blaziken to the right. And then there's another fire type to the right. So, okay, we can... Oh, and there was Combuskin. Oh, we've won this. We've won this. Okay, let's get Blaziken on the right. Let's get Flareon. And then in the final row, we can just go for whoever we need a shiny. There is a guys, can we do Charger Bug? Because we're gonna have 3 fire types, and if we go against a Charger Bug, that'll be hilarious. And then I could maybe switch for the Charger Bug because it has the special attack boosting thing. Oh, can we do that, please, 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 please? Can we like get rid of Jigglypuff for Blaziken, and then like the Tauros for the Flareon, and then Dragonair for Charger Bug. Can I take the Charger Bug? Please, please, please. Right, Blaze. Here we go. Okay, so Dynamax. Let's do this thing. So I am going to... Which is more powerful? Oh, okay, this one's more powerful. Let's do this then. Oh, it's an old meme where... Okay, I was like, what am I missing here? But okay, that's good. Yeah, so we got Blaziken, Flareon, Charger Bug. I think that's definitely the path. Fine, Bo, you can have your bug. Yay! It resists Leaf Blade, okay? But no, if we have... But basically, yeah, if we ditch Jigglypuff for Blaziken, and then we can... Oh, high horsepower. More like a high horsepower. Oh no, it missed! It missed, and it's 2 feet in front of you! And then, yeah, this is... See, that's the thing. Lately, we've either had, like, super amazing Kartana paths or really, really bad ones. Ooh, it just lowered its own defenses. And we just lowered its speed, which will then get boosted back up again. But that's not a bad thing. Oh, fake tears. No. Oh, but do we have any special attackers? Not really. Who was the other... Yeah, no. Okay. So then, but yeah, let's just attack this again, although we might have done a bit less than a third of its health here, so we do need to do better than we did before, but in fairness, we did have a high horsepower miss, and it has just lowered its own defense. So if we can get a high horsepower miss... Also, will high horsepower do more this turn because it missed last time? I feel like that's how high horsepower works. Or am I thinking of Stomping Tantrum? I might be thinking of Stomping Tantrum. I get them confused, okay? I never know what each one does. Right, we're like 2 attacks away. 2 attacks away. Oh, use coaching, but no one's there. It's alone. It's all alone. Oh, Focus Blast. Kevin taking advantage of the fake tears. Oh, it is Stomping Tantrum. What does high horsepower do then? Because, like, what's the point of high horsepower and Stomping Tantrum? I don't get what the point of having 2 of them is. And maybe one of you will say, okay, why am I getting phone calls? I keep getting phone calls from, like, random people. Oh. Oh, okay. Dang it. Somehow my phone numbers got out. That was like a spam call. Block or report. Report as scam. There we go. Right. Okay, yeah, we're all good. Sorry, I just need to... It's one of these things where it's like, oh, you bought a thing on Amazon. And it's like, no, I didn't. I didn't buy an iPhone on Amazon for $99. Hang on. Sorry. Right, okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry. We got items here. Who do I want to... I'm just going to go with the muscle band. Because that'll help breaking swipe. Sorry about that, guys. I had like 2 phone calls like today or something. I never get phone calls, but apparently... but my phone didn't ring at all. But it just like... You just get like a voicemail and it's just very annoying. Typings are hard to master. There are a lot of them. It's hard. Like if you think of, I think basically if there are like 18 types, there are 18 types, right? So basically if you think of the type matchup chart, that means that there are like 324, correct me if I'm wrong, 324 like combinations of like, you know, type effectiveness kind of thing. Although maybe you then need to halve that actually, because you don't. No, actually no. No. It is 324 because you need to think about like sending out an attack and receiving an attack. No, maybe it is halved. But even so, the point is that there's a lot of. No, I think it is 324. I think it's 324, but then you probably take away another 18, so maybe it's like 306. The point is that there's a lot of interactions that you have to memorize. Like it could be anywhere between like 200 and 300. Is the point that I'm getting at here. So right, breaking swipe, very nice. Okay, one is power 95 and one is 75, but 150 have failed. I was thinking, isn't like one is 95 and one is 75. If I didn't say that out loud, I was meant to say that, but okay, fair enough. Stomping tantrum, you win. Oh look, we're skipping Togetic. What a shame. Yes, a real shame. Okay, also I think I just elbowed my computer. Bo, could you not nearly break things, please? It would help. How do these scammers even get your number? I don't know. It's really obvious when it happens, kind of thing. Like, just suddenly one day, like, boom, a bunch of stuff happens. But, I don't know. But there we go. Anyway, Bark. So, yeah. We'll get rid of Tauros here. Blues. Shade Van Fan. Hello. Welcome. Well, one of the calls from Youngster Joey, his Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattata, you know. Oh, really? Oh, really, Kevin? Really? Oh my gosh. Actually, I will just speaking of like messages and stuff like that. It's so annoying. So some of you guys may recall, not like the Saturday we just had, but like the one before. Is my window open? There it is. So, yeah, so the last not the Saturday we just had, but the one before, I said I went back to our old place to, like, do a bunch of cleaning. And it was really annoying. The thing I was hoping for, it wasn't a Friday, so there wasn't, like, a free fries Friday. But like I said, back at my old place, I used to have a lot of, like, fast food options that would have a lot of good deals and cheap foods and stuff. And although they have gone up in price, I was kind of like, oh, well, I could have one more fast food, but on, like, a Saturday instead of... Friday. Oh, there is science. I could switch for a scientist for no reason. For no reason. Because if I get a fire type, then I guess I won't switch for the charger bug. I'm gonna go for it. Forgive me if I get a Pelipper that charger bug one-shots. But I am going to switch for this. But anyway, so I went back to the old place. There's all the fast food options that I now no longer have access to. Oh, it's Machoke. Okay. That's not very good. But what was really annoying is I got to that Saturday, and I was like, right, come on, food apps, offer me some kind of code for like a bit of free food. They usually do, right? You know, like, oh, like for McDonald's, like for example, on McDonald's, I get a bunch of things because I'm in California or because I'm in LA. I'll get things like, oh, the LA Dodgers won. That means you can get free fries with like a $1 purchase or something like that, right? I get all these like, or the Angels won. Like the Angels won. You get some free nuggets or something. Like I get those codes a lot, and then like you know, Jack in the Box will have random codes, or Del Taco will have random codes. All these different places will have different codes and stuff, right? But on that Saturday, there were, like, no codes from anywhere, and it was, like, just really annoying. And then ever since I have now moved here, and it's like, right, I'm now in this new place, I'm not going to the condo, the old condo anymore, not going there anymore, and it's like, and then I keep getting all these, like, oh, this baseball team won, you can get free fries or nuggets, and it's like, this other team won, you can get, oh, it's National Onion Ring Day, get free onion rings, and it's like, where was all this when I was at the, when I was at the condo? Like, it's just so annoying. Like, now I'm just getting all these, like, awesome food offers that I would have taken up gladly, but now I can't, and I don't, so... how do you tell what the Pokemon is? It's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, so Tyler. One thing you can do, one thing I will just say, is if you're in, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield onwards, I think the same applies to, like, Sun and Moon. But notice, if I click the fight button, right, look underneath Dynamic Punch there, it says not very effective. And then under Rock Tomb, it says super effective. And then under Payback, it says effective. Like... once you have encountered a Pokemon, the game will tell you if your move is, like, super effective or not. You do have to pay attention to abilities, because if you're using ability, like, sometimes an ability can nullify a move, so you do need to pay attention to that. So, like, if a Pokemon has Levitate, a ground move, the game may tell you, oh, it's okay to use a ground move, or, oh, your ground move will be super effective. But actually it won't be, so you do need to pay attention to that, but the game does tell you when stuff is super effective. As for, like, typing, usually you can kind of tell a Pokemon's typing by just kind of looking at it and, like, doing a little bit of detective work, like looking at, like, the colors, or if it resembles a certain animal. But yeah, so anyway, the only thing that we need to point out is just Blaziken. Make sure you use, like, Fire Pledge Max Flare and not Blaze Kick Max Flare, okay? So you want to be using, like, special Max Flare, not physical Max Flare. Oh, you mean under the fog? Oh, sorry, not the typing. Oh, sorry, you said about typing. How do you know which Pokemon is, like, hidden in the fog? Oh, that just comes from, like, a lot of practice and, like, learning what the silhouettes look like. Like, when you first get into the game, there are going to be some Pokemon that you just confuse for one another all the time. Like, oh, there's, like, Persian and Thievul or Skuntank or whatever. And then you'll realize, like, oh, wait, hang on. And stuff like that. So, so yeah, if you mean when you're, like, looking at, like, which path to take, left, right, or center, and what the Pokemon is, it basically is just looking at what type it says, and then having a knowledge of, like, what Pokemon are in this mode. Like, there are I think there are, like, 227 Pokemon in this mode. And what you do is you just, but you basically just get better at it from, like, experience. You just learn what the Pokemon look like and how their silhouettes differentiate themselves. The main piece of advice I would have is trying to... Obviously, you have to learn the types of the Pokemon, but if you learn little things about them, like the way that they, you know, maybe they, like, move their body in a certain way, like they bounce up and down, or maybe, like, Kadabra, for example, its silhouette has, like, a perfectly smooth, round head, even though Kadabra doesn't. So that's, like, a weird little thing I remember about Kadabra. Anyway, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we just beat Kartana in, like, one hit. Woo! Well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. That was... I think if we were, I think if you were soloing and you wanted to save Kartana, that would be a good god path to save. Like, in theory, in game theory. I ain't gonna be doing that, though. Because we've got a Tapu Bulu to face. But let's see if we can get a shiny here. So, Blaziken is not shiny. At least I don't think it is. Flareon is also not shiny. At least I don't think it is. Chargerbug is not shiny, unless this is the point where I find out I've got that red-green color blindness thing. But will we get a silver thingied Kartana? No! Dang, that's annoying. So, please. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. But let's just check the old natures. Oh, we've got Quiet Blaziken. So it's got speed down, and yet it still has speed boost. And then Flareon is brave. So we've got Quiet and Brave, two sides of the same coin, I feel. Oh, we've got a bold Chargerbug. It's bold and brash, but it's a Chargerbug. It belongs in the trash, I'm afraid. But will we get... Oh, there it is! There it is! The gentle Kartana. It's a gentle Kartana, I tell ya. I tell ya. Ugh, a gentle Kartana. How could they? Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go with Blaziken. But Team 2, well done. Very nice work. Very nice work. So, Blues. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. So for Tapu Bulu, Fet, we've got you lined up. If you are still here and if you are still ready, you do not need to type in the chat when I ask this question. But chat, my lovely chat, here's what we're going to do. We've still got a Tapu Bulu to Tapu Dulu. So could you guys let me know... if you're interested in doing a Tapu Bulu, if you can do a Tapu Bulu, could you please say strike in big capital letters the number of times you have played thus far today, okay? So either 0 or 1 time, I believe, is what's going to be the case for all of you. And then could you please say I can do Tapu Bulu? So strike 0, strike 1, I can do Tapu Bulu. Ready, set, bow, here we go. So Fet, yeah, so Fet can do Tapu Bulu. But is there anyone else who can do Tapu Bulu? Or will it just be myself and Fet and 2 computers? I hope not. I hope that there are some people who can do Tapu Bulu. Oh, Team Flare is here, yes. That's why I wanted to check, because I was like, I'm sure someone else was here who wasn't here earlier. If Burliest wanted to do a Tapu Bulu, Burliest would be welcome to join us, or rejoin us. But is there anyone else who can do a Tapu Bulu? Now is the time to let me know, and to not be shy or sheepish or modest or anything. I don't care if you've played 5 times today, which you can't have possibly have done. Like, if you can do Tapu Bulu, we're doing it now. Burliest, okay. So yeah, let's have Fet, Team Flare, and Burliest. I think that sounds good. Burliest. And Team Flare. Team Flare and Burliest. Do each of you have the shiny charm or not? We don't seem to have a record of if either of you has the shiny charm. So could you please let me know, like, yes, I have the shiny charm, or no, I do not have the shiny charm. And we'll add it to the spreadsheet. But yeah, so Fet, Team Flare, and Burliest, please come on down. Oh, you do. Excellent. Okay. So could you please connect to the internet on the Wycom, talk to the nice scientist lady, and then you guys are going to say anything goes, but I'm going to select Tapu Bulu. First stream you said you do. I know, but I can't remember, Flare. That was a while back. Like, again, just for context, Flare, we have had nearly 150 people play with us, so that's why I have a list on the spreadsheet. But maybe like Kramin was there, and I thought Kramin was going to add it when you said it, but it didn't get added to the spreadsheet. So I've just added it now, so that should be there for future reference. It just appeared, bada bing, bada boom. So excellent, awesome. But thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so Tapu Bulu. Let's get a code in for Tapu Bulu, shall we? 0624 0254. Okay, so 0624 0254. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Get that code in for Fet, Team Flare, and Burliest Shorts. Yeah, because like Team Flare, just for extra context, again, I can't remember how much. Again, I can't remember what I've said in what streams as well, because I've been doing this for almost 11 months now. Like these streams, been doing like 5 or 6 a week for like almost a year, basically. And yeah, we've had like about like 150 different people. That's just the people who've come and like joined us to play with us. That doesn't include all the people who just are like in chat, or the people who have been interested in playing and then it turns out they don't have the DLC or they don't have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription, or so there are just a lot of people who've come by, and again, sometimes like our mod Kramin will fill in the spreadsheet. Like sometimes if he was like filling in the spreadsheet, say when you said that, I might have thought, oh, he'll add that, but then he might have like had to have left and then didn't add you. Anyway, Tapu Bulu. So I do apologize. Thank you for reminding me of that. I just like having a reference because I like knowing, you know, so far, actually, everyone but Conowat has had the Stars and Sparkles so far. Okay, so Tapu Bulu, it's super duper mega weak to poison, so if we can get poison, that's great. But if not, fire, ice, flying, and steel are awesome as well. And I think if we go, like, special more than physical, that works. It's a grass and fairy type Pokemon, so just keep that. So maybe, like, not Marsh Stomp. I know it has an ice move, but it's super duper mega weak to grass. I'm gonna go with Driftblim. Okay, okay, these are not great Pokemon. Fett, you got a shiny Charmeleon earlier. Nice. How have you never found me till 2 weeks ago? YouTube algorithms, baby. YouTube algorithms. But that's why I say, you know, if you have not clicked like on the video yet, this is for everyone, not just for Team Flare. If you have not yet clicked like on the video, please click like on it now, because it does help. It introduces us to new people, spreads the word for anyone who's still shiny hunting on this game in the year 2025. Right, Fury is at the end of the dungeon. Let's see what we've got. I did see flying on the right, so we might want the flying. Although there is oh no, it's a Ninjask. Oh, but to the left is... Oh, I think we want to go to the left here, because there's a Selgor, and a Selgor has... Oh, and then there's Marowak. If we go left, we can go a Selgor... Oh, and there's Cherim. This is Cherim. Okay, we could do Cherim, a Selgor, and Marowak. And this would actually be a really good team. Cherim can boost Marowak with Sunny Day, like both with its ability and by just powering up fire moves. A Selgor can use Acid Spray for, like, you know, weakening special defense and because it's poison. Le poisson, le poisson. The only question left is who do we keep, who do we get rid of? We don't want Cherim in 4th place. That's very important. That's the only thing. Maybe I could switch to Cherim, because is Driftblim really that good? I don't know. Like, Flygon has Steel Wing. Toxtricity, it doesn't have a poison move, which sucks. I don't know if there's any poison along the way. Marsh Stomp is good for Marowak. Yeah, I would... Yeah. We might want to keep Marsh Stomp for Marowak. Particularly if we're going to be having, like, an Aselgor on our team for Marowak. Driftblim is bad against Marowak, and it's okay against Aselgor. See, Flygon's not ideal for Tapu Bulu, but it does have Steel Wing. Fett, you got Labubu. Okay, it does have the flower gift up. Oh gosh, its ability boosts special defense. Okay, guys, if you can use physical moves, use physical moves. Like Flygon might want to use like Steel Wing, and Marsh Stomp definitely wants to be using Ice Punch. More like an Ice Punch. Because its ability boosts its special defense, and that's not great. Okay, Bug Buzz. Right, Solar Boom. Okay, used it on Driftblim, so that's okay. Right, here's the Max Mind Stomp. Yeah, I have no idea, I'm afraid. Feel free to educate me. I'm always happy to be educated. Okay, we're doing okay, even though... Okay, we're actually doing okay here, so we should KO this pretty quickly, hopefully. But yeah, I don't have anything on my OBS saying that we've dropped any frames or anything, so... Mudkip and Marsh Stomp are special attack, but Swampert is physical. You know what? I actually didn't really know about like the stat distributions for the other two. Oh, it wasted time with Sunny Day! Okay, here we go. Come on. Yes! Alright, we did it. Well done. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Who's Dynamaxing next? Is it Marsh Stomp? Okay, Cherim's not... I would say either Flygon or Drifblim, but Cherim's not very good against... I'm going to switch to Cherim now, then. The only thing is I can't really use, like, Sunny Day strats here. Oh, there is a Scientist afterwards. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, I have a theory here. Here's my theory. If we switch... Oh, gosh, no. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what to do. Because we kind of want Marsh Stomp for the Marowak. We want a Selgor for the either Marsh Stomp or Flygon. And we want the Toxtricity to have the Marowak, ideally. But I would love to try the Scientist. Okay, so Marsh Stomp can Dynamax. A Selgor doesn't have, like, dry skin or anything weird like that, does it? I think it has the ability where, like, in weather it gets a boost, but otherwise it's fine. I am just going to use a Weather Ball here, and that'll be that. Normally, if we didn't have, like, a Marsh Stomp on the team, I would use Sunny Day and then boost and then use Weather Ball, but I'm gonna rely on Marsh Stomp here to do a load of damage with the Dynamax. So, turn 1 Dynamax, baby. Turn 1 Dynamax. Silly Cherim's just dancing away while you guys mercilessly attack it. I know, right? So... Oh, guys, can I tell you, you know, sort of, like I've said, like, money is a bit tight and stuff like that at the minute, but, like, Pokemon Go are bringing back the Shiny Jirachi research at like, the beginning of next month, and I think I have to go for it, because it's like, when else am I going to be able to get a Shiny Jirachi? Unless they introduce it to Pokemon Home, which, if they do that after... If I get this Jirachi, and then, like, they do... They put it in Pokemon Home, I will be so annoyed, but they are bringing back, like, the $5 Jirachi quest, and so I am tempted to, like, go for that. Okay, there we go. So we've got the rain in Spain, that's mostly on the plains, set up. So now all we need to do is we just need to keep attacking, but I could see that happening. I know, right? Jirachi's like, just... kind of, like, special enough that I could picture them doing that. I could see that. Right, here's the max guy. Show me Potato Geyser. Oh, hang on. Okay, ooh, interesting. Right, okay. So, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Got the GameStop event one. That's cool. I feel like there'll be a home reward for ZA. That's saying there has to be. But, like, who could it be? Who could it be now? Who could it be? What if it is a Jirachi? What if it's a Jirachi? No, it probably could just be like a shiny Zygarde, in all fairness. Oh, Who do we we do want a Selgor, but like not for. But it has to be like Flygon or Marshtomp, and we do kind of want the Scion. But then again, Flygon's about to. Ah, dang. Okay. Right, we encountered the scientist. Right, I'm not gonna switch. It's a shame because Flygon and Marshtomp are good against Marowak, but we want like a Selgor and Marowak. In fact, actually, I think we have messed up with the switching here. So Tyler's gonna switch for the Marowak, as has always been like the plan. But watch the ZA completion award being a shiny Cyndaquil, so that's where he was. Oh, oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Jirachi does have a history of being handed out. You remember Pokemon Coliseum coming with a disc that gave you 1 per game. Your times 4 weakness. Well, that's why I said about like the Selgor is the thing. But then Flygon is like good at Dynamaxing against. So that's the thing. We always needed Toxtricity to switch to the Marowak because it's going to be Dynamaxing. But we wanted to get rid of Marshtomp and Flygon. Well, one of them for like the Selgor. No, Tyler was always going to switch for the Marowak because he's in 4th position. So because he's in 4th position, I don't really have anything for the Marowak here. I'm gonna see if I can change its ability. Because if it uses Flare Blitz, maybe it will like do damage to itself. That's my theory, my game theory. But anyway, Buck. It won't be too much of a I don't think it will be too much of a problem. But yeah, we always wanted to like because Tyler's in 4th place, and 4th place is like the most important Pokemon. That meant that Tyler was always going to hold on to Toxtricity until the end. The problem is that we had loads of good Pokemon that were like good along the way. But the thing is that funnily enough, actually, to be honest, a Selgor could have been a good support Pokemon instead of Marshtomp, because it could have used Acid Spray, and then when Flygon uses Max Quake, it would have like done more damage, but it's not a problem. We can still... Oh, Will-O-Wisp, okay. Toxtricity dodged, nice. I am just going to Solar Beam. I really don't have anything I can do here. So yeah, Tyler, you're going to switch for the Marowak, because that's definitely good. That's what we've kind of been working towards like the whole time. This will be fine. It's not a problem having that. Marshtomp still has Ice Punch. More like a nice punch. So this will still be fine. It's not a problem. Doop-a-doo, and then Water Pledge, more like over the hedge. So it's not gonna be a problem. That Will-O-Wisp is annoying, I won't lie, because Marshtomp is now going to be less useful against Tapu Bulu, but that's okay. We can still get a Cheese Freeze. Okay, so Max Quake, more like a deep fake. Kadoosh! Very nice, Team 3. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And then, yeah. We just gotta hope that Tapu Bulu doesn't use, like, Horn Leech or Wood Hammer or whatever it has. I think it has... I feel like it has both of those, but I could be wrong. Like maybe one of them is its, like, desperate move, and then one is, like, the regular move. Okay. So, Tyler switch, Toxtricity switch, Burliest of Short Snarl switch. Very nice. But yeah, so Flygon can use like Steel Wing, Marshtomp can use Ice Punch, and Marowak can use Max Flare. And that'll be really good. And what's nice is I will actually set up the Sun before Marowak gets to use the Max Flare, so it should do even more damage. Get rid of that Toxtricity. Punk is dead! Hornleech is its desperate move. Okay. Good to know. Right, Bulu. Right, here we go, everyone. Good luck. Simba, good luck. Okay, so here we go. I think I am... Am I the fastest one here, or is it Flygon? It's gonna be me. 135. Oh, 1395. And it's speed down. Dang, Flygon's very fast. But okay. Yep, nope, this is all good. This all works. Right. Sunny day. Right, Steel Wing, more like a Steel Fling. Alright, here's the Sun. Do-do-do-do. So this is going to help out Flygon and Marowak and Marshtomp. Because you all have physical moves. So that's pretty nice. The game isn't moving, it's frozen for you. Uh-oh. We'll have to see what happens there. Flygon in a flash. Okay, Ice Punch, more like a nice punch. Cheese Freeze, if you please. Ow, I didn't want. Oh no, 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 wait, oh no. Oh no. Wait, why didn't we Dynamax? Is this part of the freezing thing? I'm very confused. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm gonna just... Is everyone else an NPC? Oh dear. Oh, we needed Marowak to Dynamax. I didn't even notice that it hadn't Dynamaxed. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, well, is everyone else got an NPC, or who am I actually playing with here? Am I playing with anyone? Is anyone real? Right, Chirim. Do. Okay, right, Max Flare. More like a human hair. Okay. Okay, that actually didn't do that much. Do that much. Okay, Wood Hammer. Oh, hang in there, Flygon. Okay, Ice Punch. Who are you people? Right, thank you, Flare Blitz. That's all I needed. Okay, it's getting desperate. Come on, Steel... Oh, the Steel Wing didn't do enough! No! Okay. Okay, come on. Right, we're just one more fire move away. Come on, Max Flare. Do it! Do it! There we go! Has everyone else won their fights? Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, wish me luck in mine and wish everyone else luck in theirs. I do not know how many multiverses we are currently in. Thank you though, Team 3. We wouldn't have got as far as we got without you. I am sorry that we had some kind of a weird disconnect there or something. But let's, No, Tyler, oh gosh, I'm knocking my laptop out. No, the whole plan was like you were in 4th place, which means you're gonna Dynamax. Like if you're ever in 4th place, that means you're Dynamaxing against the boss. And you were the fire type. Like you had like the stab fire move. Like you were the big hulking, attacking. We were centering everything around Marowak there. Okay, so maybe you weren't an NPC. But yeah, and you have the Rock Head ability, so like your Flare Blitz, even if you had used Flare Blitz on the first, well, you found out on the second turn. But yeah, Flare Blitz doesn't have any recoil for Marowak in this mode. So no, that's okay, Tyler. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, good to know we didn't have like an NPC or something like that. But yeah, don't worry, it's all okay. It all worked out, so we won. So there we go. Okay, so Chirim is not shiny. A Selgor is not shiny. Will I finally get a shiny Alolan Marowak? No. Will I finally get a Black Bulu? No. Oh no. Did anyone else get anything? Did anyone else get anything? Right, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, there it is! The Lax Cherim. You always get a gentle or a Lax. And then a Rash. A Selgor. I mean, look at that angry face. That's very rash. And then is that Calm or Careful? Calm. And then a neutral Bulu, a docile Bulu. He's a very calm cow, but not calm because it's docile, but you know what I mean. So there we go. Let's see. I'm going to go for the Selgor. A Selgor is a trade evolution. If you have not yet completed your Pokedex, a Selgor is a good Pokemon to get from this mode. Although you can get them from, like, the forest, I think, in the Isle of Armor, so... So there we go. So we've got no shinies. Oh, boo. Boo, 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 boo. So welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of your Tapu Bulu? Putting the boo in Bulu. Yes, I will keep it. Okay. Oh, Fet was just faking us. Well, either Fet's... Actually, no. Oh, no. Actually, Fake, are you doing a... Fet, are you doing a fake out? Or are you sort of, like, jokingly faking out? Or did you get, like, some kind of dupe? Okay, that's what I was thinking when you're, like, shiny nothing. But then you did put the W underneath. So it was like, wait, did you maybe get, like, a dupe? But it just was, like, a not very good dupe. We do have a no fake out rule, just a heads up. Like, you're not in trouble or anything, don't worry. There's no hammer for you. But we do have a no fake out rule, because it can slow down the stream. When people sort of ask, oh, did you get one? And then, like, you get the idea. Okay, but anyway, Bug. So chat, we're swiftly moving on to, I say swiftly, we're doing all right for time. So... what we've got... Whoa! Then why do I get hammered all the... Dong! Okay. So, chat, my lovely chat. Could you please... We're moving on to the wild card. So this is where I play your guys' tickets, but they need to be... Oh, whoops, sorry. I was like, wait, hang on. I typed the wrong thing. We're moving on to the wild card, and this is the part where I play your guys' tickets, but they do need to be tickets I can do, okay? So could you please let me know? Strike the number of times you have played thus far today. Strike 0, strike 1, strike 2. And then say, my tickets are... And then let me know if you have a Nihilego, Buzzwole, Celesteela, and or Stakataka ticket. So when you talk to the scientist lady, she says like... oh, would you like to do one of these 3 Pokemon? If your 3 Pokemon are any of those, now is the time to let me know. If you do not have any of them, then let me know. Just, I have no tickets. Or the way Fet's done it, actually. Fet's done it in quite a good way. So, yeah. No, you guys, no, don't worry. Everyone's already started. So, don't worry. So, let me know right away. Ready, set, bow, all that other stuff. You guys have done it. Okay. So, we could do a Buzzwole with Kevin. Or we could even do, depending on how many people are here, we could do something like Celesteela, but I have a funny feeling we might be doing Buzzwole. So let me know if you're interested. If you don't have any tickets, you can just say I don't have any tickets, but if you do have those tickets, let me know which ones. And we'll try and figure out, like, like who could be some good potential hosts and who could be some good potential joinerinners, and then we'll take it from there. I just realized, is Kiba still here? Did Kiba say goodbye? Did Kiba just kind of like suddenly go? Because that's the thing, because that's why I said about Celesteela, because we had loads of people here earlier. Like normally, if everyone who was here earlier could like still play now, we could easily like say do a Celesteela and then like have Kieran host Nihilego, but it looks like there's actually not that many people here now. So like the video if you haven't already, because there's few of you to like the video. But okay, maybe we could do... No one else seems to be saying anything. So why don't we have Kevin host a Buzzwole, and then we can have like Kieran and Fet join in. So let me just type that. Why does the spreadsheet always? I swear it's always after like round 3, and I don't know. Maybe there's like some kind of time limit where like after an hour it times you out or something. But yeah, why don't we have like Kevin, Kieran, and Fett? And then we'll figure out Team 5 in like 20 minutes or so. Does that sound okay? So Kevin, Kieran, and Fett. Let's talk to the scientist lady. Kevin's going to set us up with a Buzzwole. Make sure you are connected to the internet or still connected to the internet. Let's hope for a Mario and Luigi Super Swole Saga. Kiba's final message was just I remember that wasn't that when Kiba was like saying, I think like, wasn't that like earlier when we were kind of saying like, oh, does that sound good with everyone? Like Team 1 and Team 2, does that sound good with everyone? So Kiba didn't even talk. No, wait. No, that must have been afterwards. Because Kiba did say I have the power earlier. Okay, well, anyway. So Kevin has put us a code in. So 06240927. I like it. I like it. Also, sorry, I like the fact... So, this is probably why Xander has done this. But yes, very good. I did wonder why Xander had put, like, a fish. But it's because Kevin had put the cod is 0624. Very good, Xander, very good. I am clapping under my desk. Okay, so Kevin and the Nevin. Yeah, Kevin and Evan and say yo, and my name is now Bo. Teresa, hi, how you getting on? How's Rune Factory going? How you doing? Lovely to see you. Happy Tuesday to the extent that Tuesdays are happy. And then we'll kind of move on from here. This is Buzzwole, isn't it? So like flying's good, and then Fury, Fire, and Psychic. I'm not really seeing that here. Part of me wonders if I just go for. I'm gonna be a madman here. I'm gonna go for Boltund because it's got Helping Hand. Like that's my theory, my game theory. Oh, okay. Pelipper's a terrible flying type. Okay. I'm going to say this, Hatterene is better against Buzzwole. So Hatterene is definitely the better choice out of the two of them. I know I said flying is amazing. It's not when it's a Pelipper. And then there is a Golduck. And then there is a Durant. And then there is a Scythe. Now, Scyther is a good flying type. And then there is also Center Scorch, who is good as well. I do not know who we want to go against and when and what and why. Do we go for Center Scorch or do we go for Scyther? So here's the thing: Scyther is flying, and it does have a good attack stat. But don't forget, Buzzwole does have a really good physical defense and a not so good special defense. So Center Scorch could be good, but I genuinely don't know. Jupiter, hello, you were late and out with friends. No, that's good. It's good to have friends. All you need is friends. I'm going to go for Rhydon. I'm going to Helping Hand Rhydon. Although maybe I should have Helping Handed Druddigon because it does have a steel move, but oh well. You think Center would be better since it has special attacks? And that's the thing, Center Scorch as well has a lot of good resist. Well, so does Scyther, but Scyther doesn't have a very good defense, whereas Center Scorch might. I think maybe Center Scorch could be the way to go. Oh yeah, you have Smart Strike. That's very smart. Okay, so Rock Blast. More like a rock fast. I didn't know how to finish that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh, 5 hits. Very impressive. Right, Iron Head. More like a Judge Dredd. And then show me Potato Steel Spike. Let's see how much damage this does. Ooh, baby. Okay. Max Mind Stone. To be honest, I'm kind of relieved it didn't go with any theory, because we have 2 things weak to theory. Oh, Teresa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that. Well, I hope she's okay, and I hope you're okay, and I hope your family's okay, and that things kind of improve as much as they can, as quickly as they can. And I hope you just find some comfort being here right now today. Okay, right, Rock Blast. Maybe I should, like, Helping Handed the Rock Blast, I don't know. If we get 5 hits again, that would be wild. Okay, alright, Iron Head, there we go. Kadoosh. Well done, Team 4. Team 4, I want some more. So I do think... So Hatterene is good, and I do think we want to switch for it. Who have we got next? We've got Durant next, don't we? Who is, like... We want to get rid of Tyrantrum or Drudigan. I think Tyrantrum is weak to Buzzwole, so I'm thinking maybe... Doesn't Hatterene have Mystical Fire? Maybe we might want to get rid of Tyrantrum here. I'm thinking Tyrantrum could be good. Oh no, it doesn't have Mystical Fire. But I still think Tyrantrum doesn't have much health, and it's not good against Buzzwole anyway. I think Tyrantrum's kind of served its purpose here, so yeah. Now... I know... Okay, I do have a little bit of a... Okay, there is part of me that maybe has a theory, a game theory, but I don't know. Hatterene is not very good. Oh, gosh, hang on. Oh, no, we're doing... Oh, Bronze... Oh, no. Hatterene is terrible against Bronzong. Oh, God, Bronzong is not a good... Unless we go to the right. Unless we do, like, the Golduck. Unless we do the Golduck, because Bronzong is, like, too difficult. I think Bronzong could be difficult for us to beat. I don't think we have a whole lot for it. Oh, no, wait, Kevin can use Smackdown. Kevin can use Smackdown. Oh, yes. Kevin, if you use Smackdown with your Rhydon, then we can hit this with ground. Oh, so Drudigan can use Dig. If Drudigan uses Dig and Kevin uses Smackdown... This will work out. Maybe Hatterene could still Dynamax? I don't know. Unless... Well, actually, no, Drudigan has Lash Out. Ignore me. Drudigan has Lash Out, which is a better move anyway, so... Sorry, I'm giving you terrible advice here. This is all going wrong. I forgot you have Lash Out. That was what I was gonna... You have Lash Out, so Dig is kind of superfluous. But nevertheless... Dang. What we could have done... there were too many things going on there. What we could have done is we could have actually not Gigantamaxed Hatterene, and we could have let Drudigan Dynamax. And then that things would have looped around, and we could have had... Oh, never mind. Because the thing is, I'm not going to be Dynamaxing, I don't think, on the final fight. Unless... Well, actually, no, unless I get the Centiskorch, sorry. Unless I switch to Centiskorch, which we could do. Right, Drill. Okay, very nice. Hatterene can confuse if you're Dyna. That's true. Which, there it is. Bronzong became confused. Yeah, ignore me. Just ignore me, guys. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. You guys are doing great. It's because I'm trying to read chat, that's why. That's my theory, my game theory. Right, Crunch, more like a lunch. Maybe I should have Helping Handed Rhydon or something, I don't know, and then Drew, very nice. And then Kaz, hello, welcome. Right, Max Mindstorm. Oh, I was going to say we might not want to do that because that does set up a terrain and it does allow Bronzong to Steel Roller. So we're basically like giving Bronzong a chance to use a move here. Yeah, like that. Oh dear. The weirdness disappeared. Okay, and then I'm going to Crunch, more like a lunch. At least that was a nice demonstration of like why you do have to be careful with moves sometimes. But we did it! We did it indeed. Okay, so well done, everyone. Very nice work. We beat a Bronzong. Oh, actually, do we want to switch for Bronzong? Because Bronzong does have psychic moves. And it does kind of... It's like neutral against... Maybe we could... No, I don't know. Bum. But then it's bad against Center Scorch, though, is the only thing. So Bronzong is bad against Center Scorch. But... we probably just don't want to switch to this, do we? Although Rhydon is technically bad against Buzzwole, but it's good against Center Scorch, and so I think we probably just don't switch. It's really annoying. We keep having these rounds where it's like... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think we probably did want Rhydon for Center Scorch, though. Unless we switch for Scyther. Unless we switch for Scyther... Because Center Scorch is going to be tough for us to beat if we don't switch. So I'm just going to do this. Because I think Center Scorch is going to be tough for us to beat if we have the team. No, it's okay. I confused it. The problem is, we had this in like the last round as well, where we kept having Pokemon where we kind of wanted to... It's like we wanted the Marshtomp for the Marowak, but we didn't want it for like the Kartana or whatever it was. Or yeah, was it Kartana? Oh no, Tapu Bulu, sorry, Tapu Bulu. So we we kept having all these Pokemon where we wanted to hold on to them for a bit longer, but we also didn't want to switch them because the Pokemon we were switching for were bad. Marshtomp was bad against Bulu, but it was good against Marowak. But then Aselgor was bad against Marowak, but good against Bulu, and we've kind of had the same thing here with well, Center Scorch is good, but all of our Pokemon against it are bad. So... Scyther with the 1% spawn rate, and let's go! Let's go! Excellent. The thing is, Rhydon also would have been amazing against Scyther as well. Right, Max Airstream. More like a Max Airstream. Very nice. There we go. Okay. Speed is up. And then Zen Headbutt. Very nice. But we've done over half the health. So as long as we just do the same thing, again, we're fine here. It's not a problem. And then I will switch for Scyther. 2, 4, 6, 8. That sounds like it was feeble and not great, but it was great. Oh, and Reflect. That is great. So nice cheer. Very nice cheer. That was a good cheer. That was a rare good cheer. The Charizards and Dragonites whilst you're comboing. Yeah, sounds about right. Right, Scyther! Okay, well done, everyone. Very nice work. Very good. Very good. So. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing indeed. Indeed. Okay, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, I would have loved to have helping handed someone, but I think it's important that I just have the Scyther. Druddigon can use a dual wing beat. I kind of forget that has a flying move. So I keep forgetting Druddigon's moveset because it just has such a mishmash of a moveset. I constantly will forget one or two of its moves. So I forget that it has flying. So we actually have a whole team of super effective things here. The only issue, quote unquote, issue, is that they're all physical. They're all physical. They are all physical. Bolt emphasize the physical. Dragon with no dragon moves. But it does have sheer force, which kind of is not the same as stab. But it does give you a boost to Iron Head. So, speaking of, you got Charizard on Route 2, and it was level 13. Nice. It is funny when you get low-level Pokemon or transfer in low levels from Pokemon Go. You transfer in a 10 CP from Pokemon Go. Like, I do have, like, a shiny, like, level 10 Salamence or something because of Pokemon Go. Right, I'm going to Dynamax. I'm going to Wing Attack. More like a Fling Attack. The joke is, my Wing Attack is only, like, 20 power more powerful. Because of Scyther's ability and stuff like that, my Max Airstream is actually only marginally more powerful than it is, like, ordinarily, which is funny, but... All physical Hatena. Well, sorry, Hatena does have Max Mindstorm, so go with Max Mindstorm, obviously. But, like... But just, we have a very heavy focused team. Like, Hatena is like a mixed attacker in this mode for some reason. Why they didn't just give it Dazzling Gleam, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't get it, I don't know. Can you explain stab moves? I can. And by I can, I mean chat will now explain it to you. But the long and the short of it is stab. Yeah, so we do want Max Mindstorm instead, but basically stab is basically, if I ever talk about stab, it's me talking about a Pokemon using a move of its own typing. So like a Charizard is fire and flying. So if I'm ever talking about a Charizard using stab, I'm talking about a Charizard using fire or flying moves. So like Druddigon, in this mode, Druddigon does not have any dragon moves. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. So Druddigon doesn't have any dragon moves, therefore it does not have any stab moves. Because Druddigon is just a dragon type, but it doesn't have any dragon moves. Hatterene is a psychic and fairy, and it does have stab moves for like both of its types, but one is special and one is physical, which is just very awkward and annoying. Scyther does have stab on both its types, which is good. And then, who is the other Pokemon we have? I can't remember, it's too late. Hatterene is a no. Bronzong is also a no. Scyther is also a no. And we kind of almost have an all-girl team, but not quite. But will we get the Mario and Luigi Super Swole Saga? No! Dang. I kind of felt like I maybe gave up before I even clicked the button there, to be truthful. I think that was my fault. So, Hatterene, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Oh, the Scyther was gentle? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So we've got a relaxed Hatterene. It does look relaxed. Oh, defense up, speed down, special, and then sassy. Relaxed and sassy, I gotta remember that one. There it is, the gentle Scyther. Is a Scyther really gentle? I don't know. And then a lonely Buzzwole. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dang, though. Dang. So do any of these have... Actually, that's not bad. Sassy Bronzong is not bad for a Bronzong. So I'm going to take the Sassy Bronzong. Because that's also funny. The idea of a big church bell being sassy is kind of hilarious. So, oh, you need a Scyther for the Pokedex. That might mean you need Scizor. Scizor. Sorry, that was a terrible Scizor. That was like me doing Wolfie doing Scizor, rather than like going right for Scizor. But anyway, Bark. So look at, oh, we've run out of notes, but no, we're good without that though, I think. So chat, my lovely chat. Better than being an aggressive one. That's true, Xander. That's very true. So, chat, we do have time, like ring or whatever. We do have time for one more wild card if we have enough people to actually play a wild card. But we need to see who is available and who can do what. So, could you please say strike the number of times you played? Let me know what your tickets are. And if you don't have any of the tickets, let me know just that you can play, basically. But I do worry if we have Nihilego, we could have, like, Kieran and Fett and just not have anyone else, and we could get by with 3 if we needed to. But if there's a third person out there, now is the time to let us know and not be shy. Because the strike streams are dying. Slow death. We're like one Kevin dinner away from we're one Kevin dinner away from the end of the Strike streams. But yeah, Kieran can always play on the second Switch, so but I don't want to always count on that though. So anyway, whilst I stall, whoever is out there and has not played yet, you have like 15 seconds whilst I talk about Dragon Quest. Yes, I'm still playing it. In theory, in game theory, as soon as we finish this stream, as long as I don't have any auditions or anything, I think I'm at kind of like the final boss before the credits, but the thing is, apparently it's like a bit of a fake out, and then you still have more stuff to do, and it's like, my bro, my dude, my guy, I'm like 60 hours into this. I really feel like I should be done with it. Like, this game is sort of basic enough that I feel like I should be done with it. This does not feel like it needs to go on for another like 20 or 30 hours. Please just don't stop doing this to me, game. Stop stretching it out. Just Xander, just bring your Switch to work. Just bring the Switch to work. No, I'm kidding. No, well done for being a responsible adult. Okay, so chat. What's the final boss of Dragon Quest? The playtime. Oh gosh, it's just. Again, if this had been like a 30-hour game, it would have been like a nice, fun little game. Like, if it had ended when it had like the first little kind of like ooh to it, it would have been a nice, fun little game. And admittedly, there has been some nicer sort of strategy type stuff going on lately, but it's still just not very much. The thing I've kind of realized about it is that like everyone that and you'd likely get in trouble. Yes. But notice that Xander says likely, not definitely. No, I'm kidding. No. But sorry, I am just playing around. But no, what was I going to say? The thing about this game that I'm noticing is that in loads of different ways, there are like other RPGs I've played that have just done things better, kind of thing. Like, there's not really enough about this game where it really excels about it, where it, like, so it's got like a bunch of different like elemental type attacks and stuff like that, but it's not really clear like what ones are good and when they're good and how they're good. You don't really get like oh, this thing is weak to this, or this thing is strong against this. You don't really get that, you know. So like a game like Pokemon is way better at having like type effectiveness, and even just other things like Persona and Bravely Default kind of like make this clearer and better about like, oh, there's like an elemental type quality to these moves, and these ones are good against these enemies. Like, so. Oh, you tend to watch these using mobile data as a result. Unlimited data go brrr. Ooh, interesting. But yes. Okay. Anyway. I wonder what they'll do with the battle system in P4R. Like, if they will make like the light and the dark type an actual like type, or if they'll add in the psychic type or whatever. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they do anything like that, or if they do just stick with the like fire, ice, wind, electric, and then the light and the dark are just like one-hit KO moves. But okay. So chat, my lovely chat. So is this just going to be Fett and Kieran for Annihilego? Does that sound okay? Oh, you do that because the Wi-Fi sucks at work? Oh, that really sucks. That really sucks. I am sorry about that. Okay, so sorry. So Fett and Kieran, are you guys ready? Sorry, I did want to just see if anyone else would join us, but I think it is just going to be the two of you, and then I turn to Kieran and go, and the two of you. So yeah. Okay. So make sure you're connected to the internet on the Ycom. We're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. And then we're going to say anything goes. One of Kieran's switches is going to have a Nihilego silhouette. The other is going to have a question mark. My game is going to have a question mark. P4G already got a lot of quality of life changes compared to the original. Now for them to give even more. Well, that's the thing. I just wonder if they're going to like P5 it up a bit or something. I don't really know what 3 did to kind of, you know, modern. Oh, Kiba is still here. Oh, well, Kiba, if you want to do a Nihilego, you could join us. Kieran, you might not need the second switch. Kiba has returned to do 42458485. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. It depends on if Kira has already hit that button on both switches. Oh no, too late. Sorry, everyone. We did wait for a very long time. I talked about Dragon Quest for longer than I had intended to there. But we'll just have to carry on. So, Lego. I mean, if you're able to dip out and Kiba's able to jump in, but we do only have like 1 minute 40. So I do think we're probably just best to carry on. I do apologize. We did try and wait up. Oh, there's the Volt Absorb Lantern. Which is good against a... Nihilego is very weak to ground, and then it's also weak to steel, water, and psychic. So... so there you go. Steel, water, psychic, do. Now, I just need to... What is... I'm just going to pick Piloswine because it's not weak to rock or poison. So I'm going to do... But I'm going to try and switch, basically. Right. Oh, Palisand is to the right. I repeat. And then there is a Nido at the end. I think there's a Nido at the end. Let's have a look. Right. Palisand is there. And then there is Crustal, who's okay. And then there's Nidoking. So should we do that? I'm thinking maybe... Okay, here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Maybe, the Lurantis... Maybe if we ditch Lurantis for this, right? If we switch Lurantis for Palisand, and then I'll take the Nidoking at the end, because Nidoking's going to be a better Dynamaxer than Palisand. So does that sound okay? How fitting that talking about Dragon Quest took longer than expected. It's just like the game. I know. It's a nice little game, but it's just very slow and kind of drawn out. Ultimately, what's weird though is that like the actual like dungeons aren't really that big or anything like that. The actual dungeons are like pretty small, and so you're doing all these like little dungeons, and so you kind of think like, oh okay, but then you know, and then basically the game is basically going to be divided into 3 bits. There's kind of like an initial bit, and then everything like, oh no, everything goes wrong at the end of the first bit, and then you have like the rest of the game, and then you have oh, I was expecting a water pulse rather than a dive, but hopefully this will still work out. Oh, Sky, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. Oh yeah, was it Roselia next? Yeah, Lurantis wouldn't really be very good against Roselia anyway, so no hard feelings there. Oh wow, Mantine actually dodged. Wow, okay, well I take back my... I was hoping for a water pulse. Because that kind of worked out, didn't it? But yeah, no, Dragon Quest. So yeah, you play through the game. It has a bit where it's like, oh no, like the, you know, that kind of midpoint where it's like, oh no, the stuff has gone bad. We need to, you know, kind of recuperate and then take on the final boss. And so I'm at that point now. But then supposedly, when I beat this final boss, it's not really the final boss, and there's actually a whole load more hours after that. And it's just like, what more is there? I've like traveled the world twice. Like, that's the thing. It's like I've basically just been like revisiting all the areas I've been. It would be like, imagine if you like beat the 8 gym leaders, and then like, I don't know, Team Rocket took over, and then you had to like kind of revisit all the towns again and beat a couple of the gym leaders again, and then you like beat Team Rocket, and then you had to like do more stuff to be able to beat the Elite Four. It just, that would be exhausting. Exhausting. Right. So yeah, I think let's get rid of Lurantis because it's just not going to be that useful. And then oh no, not Mantine. No. Why no? Ah, what happened? No. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh God. Do we want to go for Crustle? Do we want to go for... I feel like we almost might want to go for Crustle here, because Roselia is like... We got rid of something that was like good against... we got rid of something that was like good against Roselia for something that's bad against Roselia, so... Oh, okay. Dang, okay. Okay, we can still salvage this. Did somebody say salvage? Yes, Rex. Someone did say salvage. So we can still salvage this. Dynamax if you've... I'd still say Dynamax if you've got it. I know that, like, Lurantis is, like a good... Lurantis is like a good, It's good without Dynamax because of, like, Leaf Storm. Like, you don't really get that much of a power boost in terms of the raw base power, and you don't get the special attack boost. But, Kevin, you don't get to dish out hammers. Xander, the hammer, for someone thinking they can dish out hammers. Right, there's the Hydro Pump. Okay, very nice. And then Rock Tomb of Doom. Now, the question is... Here is the question, though. I think I think... I don't know. Do we switch Lurantis for Crustle? I feel like we kind of might have to. But oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. We weren't supposed to have Lurantis. And I don't know whether it or Crustle is better here. Oh, Kevin, you have to go now. Well, thank you very much. I will see you on... Oh, for those who don't know, Thursday is my 7-year anniversary of being here in America. I know I should be doing something special. I'm probably not, sadly. But yeah, it's a bit sad. I was sort of saying to my mum earlier, because everything's just so tough right now, it's really frustrating with the 7-year anniversary because... You know, this should feel like a moment of... It should be a day of, like, triumph and success. Oh, look at me. I moved from a small town in England to, like, Los Angeles. And I've been here, like, 7 years. And I've survived 7 years. And stuff like that. Like, it should be a day of, like, celebration and victory and success and everything. But because everything is just, like, going so badly for me right now. And the strike has been so brutal and everything. It's just really hard, like, not to kind of reflect on it in a more, oh, I'm a failure kind of way. I wanted Thursday to be more of a day of success and triumph and like, oh, look how far I've come. But because I sort of have, you know, I feel like I kind of peaked a couple of years ago and then everything kind of went wrong after that. So we'll have to see. But anyway, no more. Let's stop bumming out the chat. We try to keep things positive here at Both Video Games. I don't think there are any right or wrong answers as to the Lurantis switching. I think maybe because of the health thing, that's a good idea to switch. So we do want Nidoking on the left. To the left. Because also Crustle isn't weak to any of Nidoking's moves, whereas like Lurantis is weak to Fire Punch and Ice Punch. So I think that was a good switch. If you hadn't switched, I don't think it would have been, like, the end of the world. Like, it's fine. But I think that is the better thing to do, so... Although Crustle doesn't have any... I think all of its moves are not very effective against Nidoking, but we can just slow down its speed with, like, Rock Tomb. It's not the end of the world. Although... Is Crustle Dynamaxing? Crustal's Dynamaxing, isn't it? Maybe it could use... Oh, maybe it can just use Max Knuckle and boost our attack or something. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Whoever's Dynamaxing, please Dynamax. But... because I've lost track. Oh, Max Phantasm! That's... Oh no, we got Max Quake. Sorry, we have Max Quake for stab super effective. Look at me forgetting my moves. We have super effective stab, super effective. So no, this is good. Don't worry. This is all going fine. One of these days you should say cram in the hammer for the fun of it. Oh, yeah. I'll think of it someday. But yeah, right. Ice shard, more like a nice shard. Guys, after this stream is over, I'm gonna like put a post on social media, but I'll talk about it here first. But for whatever reason, I've been getting a load of really crummy ads on like YouTube lately, like really bad ones, for like, you know, products that I'm not interested in, and the adverts themselves are just at a terrible quality. And one of the reasons why is like AI voices. But the weird thing though is, here's the thing: if you use an AI voice for like a test for like a sort of an omnipresent narrator or whatever, if you just have something like, this product is faster and cheaper and better, like something like that, right? Like, yeah, an AI voice, you know, fine. Like, if you just want like an audio version of some text, like I get that or whatever. But when you start having things like, I used to suffer from really bad illness, but then I started, you know, eating this product and it made me feel good, right? Like, if you have that kind of advert, that kind of commercial, that doesn't work with an AI voice. Like, I used to pay a lot for my taxes, but now with my new tax tracker thing, I pay less than I ever did before. Like, it's like, that doesn't work. You can't like pretend that's a person. It's obviously not a person. And I know it's kind of like, oh wait, so when you get like testimonials from an actor in a commercial, it might not be an actual... it might not be the actual real person. Usually what a lot of adverts do is they will have like real testimonials, but then they'll get actors to read them, sort of thing. Like, but obviously like actors kind of make you believe that, like you feel something, like even if maybe the actor hasn't gone through that exact experience, like they are pulling from something in their own life where you can relate to them, you know, maybe like a family member has, and so they're pulling from that. But it's just really weird having an AI voice kind of do like a testimonial advert or a testimonial commercial rather than just like a narrator commercial kind of thing. It's just really weird. So right, here we are, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Nihilego! Let's do this thing. So I'm going to Dynamax. I'm going to use a Max Quake, more like a deep fake. It will do ×4 super effective damage. Hopefully I am faster than it. If all of you just attack and do your stuff, I'm sure that this will all work out just fine. Jellyfish from outer space. Although it's actually from another dimension. Maybe it is from outer space as well, but it is from another. Like Starmie is from space supposedly. Solrock and Lunatone are from space. Clefable is, well, Clefairy and Clefable, are they like from space or are they from the moon? I can't remember. But Nihilego is another dimension. It might not necessarily strictly be space. Ooh. Anyway, Buck. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Right, it's Nihilego's getting desperate. Oh no, Hydro Pump missed! It missed! There's 2 in front of you! No! No! Oh, speed down. Okay, Scorching Sands. No! Oh, if that Hydro Pump had just hit. But I think I'm faster, so I think we win here anyway. So, Wait for it. Okay, yeah. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. I'm saying it early. You can put them in now. Get those emojis in. We did it. If you haven't yet clicked like on the video, now is a great time to do it because we are at the end of the video. So well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Indeed. Seriously, excellent work. Excellent work. Team 5, I feel alive. So here we go. Nihilego. But there we go. Did we ever have a legendary in the DA have Trick Room? I don't think any of the legendaries themselves know it, do they? And I don't think we've ever really utilized it, you know, with like a Jellicent or anything like that. So Palisand is a no. Crustal is a no. I need Dwebble, but not Crustal. Nidoking is not blue. A blue dupe. Dupe bloop. But will we get... Guys, say it with me. The Golden Nihilego! No, dang. I know I'm not due a legendary for like another month now, but nevertheless, I can get my hopes up. It'd be nice if I got one on Thursday. If I got a shiny legendary on Thursday, that would be incredible. I'm just saying. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Special attack up, defense down, so that's like mild, right? Tender and mild. Attack up, defense down. That is lonely. Hey there, lonely girl. Why do I have a song for every, like, tender and mild? Hey there, lonely girl. And then, oh, special attack up. And then that's Rash, isn't it? Is there a song with, like, Rash? I feel like there probably is. Bold and brash. No. That is for bold. But there we go. And then what's the... Oh, and there we go. And then a brave Nihilego. So there we Nihilego. Oh, did you guys see the Dragon Drift, which we actually talked about the other day, but we forgot the name of it. The sort of wheelchair basketball game on Switch 2. They've announced a release date for it. I believe it's like August 15th, I want to say. And I think it's going to be an eShop exclusive, and I think GameStop did a like early listing retailer for like $7.99. So it might just be like a sort of like a affordable eShop exclusive, which could be really cool. And I kind of hope it is, because then it means lots of people are going to try it out and get it. You know, like if it's like $8, people are going to be like, yeah, I'll get that. Whereas if it was like a $60 physical game, I don't think a lot of people would bother getting it. So. But because it might be like an affordable eShop thing, that's really cool, and I wish it well, because I think it looks like a fun little thing, but I was like, where's like the longevity in this game? And the answer might be that there isn't any. But it's only $8, so I think that's pretty cool. So did we not get any shinies today? Like, at all? Anyone? Beulah? That's disappointing if so. Right, we're gonna not replace the ticket or anything like that. Teresa, me with every conversation I have with someone that instantly makes me think of random songs, movies, and I almost burst out in song. It's hard sometimes. You know, like it would be hard. Like if you were like with a group of people and you were like crossing the street and then, I don't know, and right, everyone look left, like everybody look left, you'd be like, everybody look right. Stand there, stand in spotlight. Anyway, I can't sing any more of that, or else I will get sued. Right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. $19.99 according to the eShop. Oh, okay, that's a bit more expensive. Why was there? I read a thing this morning that said like there was a GameStop thing that said it was like $8.99 or $7.99 or something. I think it was $7.99 or something like that. So maybe that was like in a different currency. I don't know. But oh, Kiba got a Scepter shiny. Okay, that counts. That'll do. So anyway, so chat, that is all for today. Today is Tuesday, somehow. Wednesday is my day off. I've got a few things I'm going to do tomorrow anyway, so I don't know, I'll be keeping busy, hopefully. But on Thursday, on Thursday, I will be back. 7-year anniversary. I kind of wish I was doing something else to celebrate, but I think I'll just be here doing this. So yeah. So thank you all for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I need to check. Hang on. I tell you what, we'll check very quickly, before I go face this. I might make a sandwich and then I'll face this quote unquote final boss, but it's not actually. I hope whatever this post game is, it better not be long. I remember Trials of Mana. Trials of Mana was great. Had a great game, and then it was like, oh, there's some post game stuff, and it felt a little bit tacked on, and it wasn't as fun. And there was a thing where I had to fight Sarah Miller Cruz using Sarah Miller Cruz, and it was really, really tough. Sarah was annoying, but I love Sarah, so I don't mean it in that way. But like, just Sarah in the game was annoying. Like, you had to fight yourself as yourself, and Sarah was annoying, and I didn't like it. And it was very annoying, and I was like, game, you went from being very high on, I really was enjoying the game, but that post-game kind of did knock it down a notch for me. Because the game felt complete when the credits rolled, and I didn't like that post-game, and I'm worried the same thing's going to happen here, but the problem is I'm not enjoying the main game enough. Anyway, Bark. Let's have a quick look at some of my... Okay, 636... 647. So we are probably... Okay, so if each stream is about 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours, okay? We're going to be 6:38 on Thursday, 6:40 on Friday. So basically, how much do we do like 10 hours, so 10 hours a week, is it? So, okay, so in about a week today, so like next Tuesday, we're going to be overtaking the Pokemon Sword. That's really weird. And look, last saved 19th of October last year was when I last saved that. So that's wild. I don't like it. Arceus, look, 300 hours on, and I played more than the 290. It's just I did a bunch of resetting in that game. But let's have a quick look. 636, 680. So Scarlet has... Oh, gosh. What if I overtake Scarlet? No. 175 with the Ice-type challenge. 191 for Eevee. 647. 90 for Diamond. And then 34 for Brilliant Diamond. And then Pokemon Home is like 200 hours or something stupid. Right, anyway, that is it for now. So thank you all very, very much. Lots of love. I am going for real now. So take care, lots of love, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, enjoy your Wednesday, and then I will see you guys, gals, non-binary pals, on Thursday, okay? So I'll see you on Thursday, lots of love until then, I wish you all the very best, and I'll see you on my 7th anniversary on Thursday, hopefully see you then. Take care, guys, like the video if you haven't already, bye-bye.